we are getting a new type of Mega Evolution, Mega Z. And I want to know if these new Mega Evolutions are going to be in Generation 10. Or if we're going to at least see these new Mega Evolutions in maybe like another game in the near future is really what I care about. I guess, I mean, eventually, right? Like if these new Megas, after Mega Dimension, after the DLC for Z8, these Megas will eventually return. Eventually, like in 10 years, right? And they're going to be in Pokemon Go, they're going to be in Pokemon Champions, they're going to be in all these spin-off games. But what I want to kind of look at today is whether or not these Megas are going to come back in Generation 10. So when we first got Mega Evolutions, when we first got Megas, where am I looking? Right here. Right here. When we first got Megas in Pokemon X and Y, we got more Mega Evolutions in the Hoenn games, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. And if I can get rid of this advertisement, I could see that. So that's two games, at least 2 years of Mega Evolutions, right? And then I guess 3 years later, 2013 to 14 to 15 to 16 to 17. Wow. And then even until 18. Wow. Okay. I thought this was two different eras, but this is literally just 6 years of Mega Evolution. Pokemon X and Y, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, and even Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. All of those games had Mega Evolutions. I guess I thought there was a little bit of a gap in there, but there's not. That is 5 games in a row on the 3DS and on the Switch where Mega Evolutions are a real thing. And then Mega Evolutions disappeared for many years. For many years. Wow. I'm just kind of blown away by that. I thought we just put them to bed, but they actually did. They were consistent all the way to Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. So that's 6 years. And I guess you could even say, I guess I'm counting Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee all the way to the next game, because that's like, a year after the game. So that's 7 years of Mega Evolution. 7 years of Mega Evolution, and then we entered the Dark Ages. Megas come back in Legends EA. And now in Mega Dimension, not only are we getting new Mega Evolutions, we're getting new designs, right? Because that's what I care about. But we're also getting this new Z Mega. We're getting Z Mega Evolutions. And we don't even know what that is. I did another video on that on the channel, kind of dissecting what these Z Megas could actually be in lore. But this feels like a whole can of worms that they're opening. And why would Game Freak want to open these can of worms if they didn't actually have, or if they didn't want us to interact with these in other places? I guess not only what's most logical, but just what is confirmed is that we are going to be able to use these Megas in Pokemon Champions, which fundamentally, I mean, it's a Game Freak title. Game Freak is developing that, Pokemon Champions, and it's a classic Pokemon classic Pokemon battles. So maybe just for the next 5 years, we'll be able to access these Megas in Pokemon Champions, and that's it, and that's enough. But I wonder, because of this giant block of time, the 5 games in a row where Mega Evolutions were accessible, is that going to continue, right? After ZA, we're expecting Generation 10. There's likely going to be some sort of new gimmick, but I could see Mega Evolutions accompanying that. After that game, I mean, again, as I've talked about on this channel, Pokemon Works or a third-party company could be developing a Pokemon game where maybe Mega Evolutions come back. Alternatively, we could see an HD remaster or port of X and Y, Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. I think that could be really cool. That's a way to maintain these Megas. It's a little bit different because we're not getting access to these new Megas. Maybe in the next Legends game in 2 years, right? In 2027, maybe 2028, we get another Legends game. And, you know, that's looking like it's going to have Gigantamax. But we could also have Mega Evolution. We could have Mega Evolutions in that game, and we'll have the ability to fight the Gigantamax raids or whatever it might be, right? Assuming it's like a Galar game. I don't have any answers. That's my question. I want to know what you guys think. Like I said, we had this giant block of time, and I'm feeling inspired right now. Not only are we getting, like, if we were just getting new Mega Evolutions, like, I've come to peace. I'm like, this is the game for Mega Evolutions. Whatever. This is the game for Mega Evolutions. But is this Mega? It's a new type of Mega Evolution. You know? Mega Z. It's different. I sound like a baby. It's different. It's not the same. It's different. But it's like it's a new concept. I feel like I feel like we're scratching the surface of this. I don't want to forget about Kalos now for another 10, 20 years. Like, I want to know more about this. I want to see. I'm happy they're introducing new things into, like, this is really cool. Like, say what you want about the Game Freak games, and functionally, you can say what you want about the games as they are, you know, whatever. But like Game Freak's cooking when they're doing weird lore stuff, when they're making designs. I love this Mega Lucario. I think this is so cool. Again, in my other video, I talk about how, like, this Mega Lucario is literally described to be, where is it? A standard evolution. It was determined to be a Mega Evolution rather than a regular evolution. Which means it's that much, it's like close to being a proper evolution, and that's why it has a different color. It looks so different. It's sick. This is the ultimate Mega Evolution. It's the ultimate Lucario. So sick. Where else can we take this? I want to see a Mega Mewtwo Z. Mega Lugia Z. We have Primal Groudon and Kyogre. Can we see a Mega Groudon Z? Come on, that's sick. That's so cool. Mega Rayquaza Z, literally all of them. I just want to see all of them. And I guess just like, you know, if we're talking leaks, Garchomp and Absol are supposed to be getting another Mega Evolution. I'm assuming they're going to be Z versions, which is sick. That's cool. But I thought about this just the other day, or just like 20 minutes ago. Any of the other Megas that we could be seeing in the DLC could randomly be Zs. Mega Crabominable Z. Mega... What else is on the list? Mega Darkrai Z. You know? That's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Let me know what you guys think. Are we gonna see Megas in Generation 10?